In real life, England flopped out of Euro 2016, but in Evolving England, we managed to get to the semi-finals of Euro 2016, and now we're going into the World Cup 2018 in Russia. Can we get success and bring some trophies back home to England? Coming up next.
I think I'd be better off all alone.
So guys, World Cup 2018 has begun, and we are going into it off of some great form. But before we get into that, if you're new around here, make sure to subscribe, like the video if you're happy to see England in the World Cup 2018 tournament and in good form, which is unusual for us. And let's have a look at how we did leading up to this World Cup. So as you can see, we actually won 4 games on the trot in friendlies against the likes of Germany, Argentina, Italy and Russia. The game against Germany was a bit mad. We went to penalty shootouts, which is what I set it on for the friendlies, and Wes Foderingham, a Wolverhampton goalkeeper, scored the winning penalty in an 8-7 penalty shootout where every player took a penalty. But after that it was clear sailing. Argentina, Italy and Russia all fell to a very clinical England side, and we're going into the World Cup with some form against the likes of Costa Rica, Chile and Belgium. And the first game is coming up against Costa Rica, and we really need a win here because that will set a foundation for us to qualify, whereas if we lose it will be an uphill battle against 2 really good sides. Okay, so it's game time, and the side we're going into this first game with against Costa Rica includes the likes of Joe Hart in goal, Luke Shaw and Michael Keane in defence as the wing backs, John Stones and Chris Smalling as the 2 centre backs, Eric Dyer in the half-back position with Wayne Rooney and Henderson in the midfield, Sterling and Barkley as the 2 wingers with Harry Kane up top, and the bench, so you know everyone I've taken to this tournament, has Fraser Forster, Callum Chambers, Leighton Baines, Nathan Chalobah, Dele Alli, Saido Berahino, Danny Ings, Stephen Corker, Alex McCarthy, James Ward-Prowse, Josh Vela and Nathan Redmond. A very different side, but these are the players who have performed best in the Premier League this season, and these are the players who did so well in all those friendlies, so hopefully I won't make the mistake Roy Hodgson did. I picked the informed players, not the big names, and hopefully we can at least get through the group stages in the World Cup. We are coming up against a Costa Rica side who have a few players I've heard of. We've got Joel Campbell on the left, Christian Gamboa, a favourite from the network save that I played with some of the guys on YouTube. Brian Oviedo as well is meant to be pretty good, and Keylor Navas, one of their best players, is in goal. Great, big game, and the team talk before the game starts only motivates and relaxes 2 players, my goalkeeper and my right back. Great start. Okay, so we're kicked off. Fingers crossed. Hopefully I don't do a Roy Hodgson and lose my job or have to resign before I get fired. Well, this is going to be a great game to put on YouTube. Nothing has happened apart from yellows. 4 yellow cards. We're winning the yellow card battle though, 3-1. We're struggling to keep possession against probably the weakest side we've played this year. Okay, so Rooney has the ball in the middle to Sterling on the left. Puts it back inside to Henderson. Henderson to Barkley. Barkley holds the ball up, puts it through to Henderson, who shoots, and it's in. Literally just before half time, Jordan Henderson has managed to put the ball in the back of the net. 1-0 before half time, thank the Lord. Great time to score a goal. Barkley with a great ball through to Henderson, and it's 1-0. Great start to this tournament for us. I imagined better. I imagined we'd be winning by 2 or 3 by half time, but we will not look a gift horse in the mouth. Okay, so we kick off the second half and hopefully we can snatch another goal, make ourselves a bit more comfortable and send a message to all our opponents in this World Cup. Jordan Henderson, who did virtually nothing in real life in Euro 2016, has scored the first goal for England in World Cup 2018. Kane has a shot which is saved by the Costa Rica goalkeeper. Barkley now has the ball. Vinky gets tackled, the ball's all over the place. Henderson now has it. Joel Campbell wins the tackle. But almost again, Harry Kane getting an opportunity on goal. Harry Kane, one of the few strikers in England that is actually in the first team of their club. A lot of players are being wasted in England at the moment. It's a sad state of affairs in the Premier League. I have loads of players having played like 8 games in a season, which is really poor. Barkley's through on goal, Navas saves it, but Kane and Barkley, in fact Barkley is linking up with everyone by the looks of it. Rooney with a short corner, Sterling completely heads it wide. But yeah, it's a sad state of affairs as far as players go in England. Players like Chamberlain, Walcott, they are just not getting game time at all. Okay, Henderson now has the ball, finds Rooney in the middle. Rooney puts it through to Sterling. Sterling hits it wide. Easy opportunity there for Sterling, but for some reason he cannot get the ball on target. We've had 14 shots, 8 on target, but we've only put 1 away. Sterling's looking nervous and is one of our lowest rated players, so he can come off for Nathan Redmond, who had a pretty good account of himself in some of the friendlies. Okay, we're going to bring on Danny Ings. He also had a good account of himself. I don't want to ignore people that proved themselves in the friendlies. By the way, I apologise if you can hear my daughter in the background, but she's not having a good day today. She's in one of those moods. But anyway, Smalling has the ball. Stones now has the ball. Finds Luke Shaw on the left. Luke Shaw whips in across. It's cleared, but Ings picks it up. And Ings with a rocket at goal almost gets us another goal. By the way, guys, tell me in the comments down below if you prefer having extended highlights. Should mean there's more stuff to actually show from the game than what I usually get to show on key. But now Henderson has the ball to Barkley. Barkley gets tackled. Oviedo can now start a counter, but Smalling picks it up. Now it's Keane to Dyer. Dyer to Henderson. Henderson tries to find Ings. Can't quite find that ball, but now Barkley has it. Barkley inside to Henderson. Henderson to Rooney. Rooney to Redmond. Redmond, can he get past his man? He can get past his man. He shoots, but Navas has his near post covered. Looks like a great turn there by Nathan Redmond, making a chance out of nothing. Now Luke Shaw has the ball, looks for Redmond. Redmond cuts inside, finds Danny Ings. Danny Ings puts it through to Barkley. Barkley shoots, Navas saves it again. Navas is on fire. Do not throw away a 1-0 victory. I mean, I could go more defensive, but I feel like the way we're playing is not giving Costa Rica many opportunities anyway. 1-0 isn't quite the victory I was hoping for, but it's definitely better than a defeat. That could be a second yellow card there. It is a second yellow card. Jose Miguel Cabero has been sent off for tripping Josh Vela. Now grab a goal and kill this game off. Alright, Smalling has it in an advanced position. Tries to whip it across, but it's pretty damn awful. That's why you're a centre-back, Chris. Okay, I mean, a victory is a victory, but I think the fans and the players would have been hoping for something more than this. And there you have it, something more than this. Duarte scores an own goal after Keane whips in across. I mean, he might have been under pressure from Ross Barkley here, but looks like he really should have done better with this. Just kind of hits him in the leg and goes in. But we will take it. We deserve another goal. 21 shots, 11 on target. We deserve to have scored more than 1. And at least we're having 3 points after this game, which is the main thing. So it is full time, 3 points in the bag. Thank you kindly. Best player looks like it was Jordan Henderson with a great game. But look at those stats, that's ridiculous. Okay, Jordan Henderson had 12 key passes, 73% successful pass rate, and an 8.7 rating overall. That puts us top of the group at the moment. But let's have a look at the result of the Belgium-Chile game. Okay, so Belgium played Chile and it was 2-1 to Belgium, the 2 European sides beating the 2 sides from the Americas. Chile managed to score a goal with Henriquez, but Lukaku scored 2. Looks like a danger man in this competition, quite possibly. We have Chile next, and then hopefully that game against Belgium will decide who is top of the group, and we'll already be through. So see you for the Chile game. Okay guys, so we are going into the game against Chile, and we have got a bit of a different lineup this time. I've rested a few players because of their fitness after the end of the season, but big game, so I've gone for my strongest side, the side that performs best when I play them for England. So the lineup is Joe Hart in goal with Luke Shaw and Michael Keane as the 2 wing backs, Stones and Dyer as the 2 centre backs, Ali sitting just in front of them with Wayne Rooney and Jordan Henderson as the 2 centre midfielders, Raheem Sterling and James Ward-Prowse as the 2 wingers, and Harry Kane up top. And we're coming up against a Chile side that has the likes of Eduardo Vargas, Alexis Sanchez, Mati Fernandez, Arturo Vidal and Claudio Bravo, all playing, all going to be a threat to our chances of advancing in this tournament. Okay, so Chile can play a good possession style game and can control the game from the middle of the park. They have some good midfielders, so this could be a tight affair. And there we go, we've got another yellow card. I think that means Luke Shaw will not be playing against Belgium now. Mati Fernandez with a great ball, but Michael Keane is there to clear it. Ward-Prowse now has it, switches the play to Sterling. Sterling tries to play it to our left back, but can't quite make it. Rooney's now got it, puts it through to Kane. Kane hits it straight at Claudio Bravo. Straight at Claudio Bravo. I apologise for shouting down the microphone, but that was a great opportunity. And Kane just fluffed his lines. The one thing about the tactic I've used for all of Football Manager is I never seem to get a striker that is always on form. Okay, so it looks like a Chile attack to begin with. Do we have the ball? Do they have the ball? Sterling passes back to Joe Hart. Joe Hart just hoofs it and gives possession away. But Keane picks the ball up, gives possession away. Okay, this isn't ideal. This isn't how we wanted this game to go. Alexis Sanchez at the back post after we gave possession away a couple of times there, stupidly. Good goal by Chile, but that could have been so easily avoided if we'd just not wasted our opportunities to get the ball out and start playing some football and keeping possession. Okay, so Shaw has a throw in, finds Rooney, he finds Sterling, gives the ball away, but Eric Dyer's there to pick up the pieces. Looks for Kane, who knocks it down to Prowse, who puts it wide. Great knockdown by Harry Kane, but James Ward-Prowse couldn't make the most of the opportunity. Chile have had the dreaded 1 shot, 1 goal. Do not have the even more dreaded 2 shots, 2 goals. Alright, let's win this ball and counter. Chile are looking for a second, and we want to definitely avoid that. But because they're looking, they could stretch themselves. Sterling now has the ball, can't go past the right back. Again, we gave away possession. Are we going to be punished for the second time? Do not commit a foul. Do not just leave Alexis that... Oh, God. Someone put Sanchez in their pocket, please. Alexis Sanchez is ruining our World Cup. Keane, you could have cleared that. We've had just as many shots, but they've been absolutely clinical because their chances have fallen to someone like Alexis Sanchez. Do we have a player of that quality? I don't really think we do. Right, so Eric Dyer now has the ball. Ali to Rooney. The goal would be very useful right about now. Keane has the ball, tries to cross it. Tries to cross it again. Shaw now has the ball. Sterling back to Shaw. Put inside. Someone have a shot, please. Prowse leaves the left back completely, giving the goalkeeper an easy pass. Vargas now has the ball. Just don't let him give it to Sanchez. It's going to be a cross from the right again. Keane gets a head on it, but it's fallen to Sanchez. Joe Hart finally does his job and saves a shot. Sanchez has been sensational in the first half. We can't handle him. I definitely agree with that assessment. Changes can we make? 6.4 rating to Luke Shaw, and he's not even the man that's on. Michael Keane is on 6.5. Our wing-backs just aren't working out. Going to give Baines a go. Hopefully he can stop those crosses coming in from the right. And Ross Barkley, why did I drop him? He played so well against Costa Rica. I should have kept him on. Ross Barkley and Nathan Redmond probably would have done better than Sterling and Ward-Prowse, but I picked the side that's been doing the best for me overall instead of the side that did the best for me last game. Come on, boys. We need someone to turn up. And you know what? We're going to go overload to begin with. We need an early goal. This is risky because I could get countered. Sterling, it might be nice if you stayed on side. And I'm not going to keep it on overload for long, but I just need an early goal in this second half. And this might be where I pay for it. No, Baines wins the header. Sterling to Rooney. Rooney finds Kane. That must have been a great ball to actually get it to Kane. Rooney now, look through to Sterling. Sterling to Kane. 1 goal scored. I was almost going to say 1-0 for some reason. Harry Kane has finally put the ball in the back of the net. Apparently that moves us up to first, which means Belgium game might not be being played at the moment. It's now raining, which probably helps us out. So if Costa Rica beat Belgium, maybe we'll stay first. Okay, let's get it off of overload. I may not have done that in time. I may not have got it off overload in time, thank God. If they had scored because I was still on overload. Okay, we're going attacking now because we want to get a second goal. And Kane has found Sterling, whose touch was poor. Great pass by Kane though. Alright, Sterling into Rooney. Rooney gets tackled, but Sterling gets it. Now Rooney has it. Henderson, Kane, Barkley. Why didn't Kane shoot? It looked like he went past his man. Ali now has the ball. Oh no, don't counter please. Thank you for ending the highlights. Do I make another substitution with 30 minutes still to go? Michael Keane's made a lot of mistakes today, but I need a goal, so a substitution of my right back may not be the best option. Vargas is through. Oh, thank God he's missed. Thank God he has missed. Okay, I don't like this. Stop letting Chile have opportunities. Redmond, show everyone on my channel why I've picked you for this tournament. Alright, Baines has the ball to Redmond. Redmond into Rooney. Rooney through to Henderson. Henderson misses the chance. I think it was saved, but Kane picks up the rebound, and it is 2-2. England have levelled the match. Kane has scored 2. This may not be a disaster game anymore. Somehow in the second half we pulled it back. Henderson should have scored there, and he should have been alert enough to put the rebound away, but Kane was there to pick up the pieces. Come on. You know what? Sometimes I should rein myself in, but come on boys, I want another goal. I want the win. I want the win. I'm not a scaredy cat. I'm going to show the world my balls and go for the victory. Kane has it to Redmond. Redmond to Baines. Baines to Redmond. Redmond into Rooney. Rooney to Kane. Blocked shot. I thought that could have been it. Let's end this episode on a high note and go into that Belgium game on top of the world. Rooney almost gets it to Redmond to head in, but it's hit the side netting. Okay, Baines had a free kick to Dyer. Dyer passes back to Keane. Keane passes to Barkley. Barkley to Henderson. Henderson can't beat the keeper. Oh, if Henderson had better shooting. He's been through twice now. Right, we've clawed the game back, but we aren't winning, and I really wanted another victory. 6 points and we could have felt comfortable going into the game against probably the toughest opposition in our group, Belgium, depending on if they've got all their defenders, of course. 2-2 is the final whistle blown. It was a good comeback, a very, very good comeback. I wanted the win, but it was a great comeback, which means we still are in the driving seat. If we win, we're through in first place. I'm pretty sure of that. Okay, man of the match was Jordan Henderson again though, despite what I said about his finishing. 7 key passes, 72% successful pass rate, and a rating of 8.8. But the Chile result disappoints the fans apparently. You'd have thought the comeback would have impressed them. Okay, let's find out how Belgium did against Costa Rica before we go. Belgium destroyed Costa Rica. We managed to beat them 2-0 with help of an own goal in the dying minutes, but Belgium had Eden Hazard score 2 penalties. Witsel, Nangolan and Dembele also all get on the score sheet. Their goal difference now is going to be ridiculous, so we have to beat Belgium probably to go through. We don't have to beat them to go through. I think Chile's lost both games, so yeah. All we have to do is get a draw to go through, but to go through first, We need to beat Belgium. If we lose, there's still a chance that Chile could score enough goals to go through instead of us. Anyway guys, thank you so much for tuning in. When we come back on Evolving England, we will be playing the game against Belgium, and then we'll be seeing who we get in the first knockout game of the World Cup 2018. Thank you so much for tuning in. I've been J&O, you've been awesome, and remember, it's all about the game.
We can stay up until